What's going on, you guys? So check it right. I've got a few topics I just want to update you on, and the first relates to new music from a couple of artists. And the first we'll be discussing is J Jody linking up with Tyson Sabatelli. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, bro. But yeah, they linked up for a track titled If Found, Bring Home. And it looks like it'll be dropping on the 8th of April, which is probably today. For most of you watching this on Friday now, we all know how dope of a rapper Jody is. But if you guys aren't familiar with Tyson, bro can really rap. And I highly suggest that you guys check out some of his previous work. I mean, he actually did a track with Words titled Laundry Day, and they were really rapping on that track. So with him linking up with Jody, I'm only expecting top tier bars and lyricism. But still sticking to new music, we have Marcus Harvey linking up with the If You Know You Know duo, Mashbeatz and Tato Soul. So just last week we saw Mash and Tato in the studio with Maglera, and now this week they're linking up with Marcus. So it's obvious that this is all for new music, but I'm just curious as to how we're gonna get it. I mean, Mash has been spotted with quite a few artists already, so my best guess would be to say that he's working on a project of his own, and maybe Marcus is just another artist he wants featured on there. Who knows, maybe he could have a beat or two from Marcus as well. I mean, I guess we'll have to wait and see. I mean, it wasn't so long ago that we saw Marcus posted up with Reese and Jody, so he's definitely getting busy as well. My thing is, if all these guys are heading to Marcus for either his vocals or his beats, it just shows that his capabilities are to be recognized, and that whatever he has coming next, well, it's something to look out for. So before we leave new music, guys, check out this new snippet from Blackie, and let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. So on to other news. It looks like Flvme and his ex Ashley, while they're still going at each other years after breaking up. So Flvme came out with the following tweet saying, "This granny said she paid for my career," 2 laughing emojis and a skull emoji. What a joke. She just can't let go. And he followed up by saying, "Imagine paying for something you can't access." So after seeing this, she obviously had to comment, and she went on to say, "Granny, ? You were crying for this granny for 4 years, laughing emoji. Clouds, Germanda, Candyman, and all your features. I never said I paid for your career. What I said was I couldn't afford you, and yes, I paid for parts of your career. Must I post receipts so your fans can question your career?" She continued by saying, "Tag this nigga. Even the video you just posted, I took that shit. Never forget who the fuck I was to you and your career, nigga. Can't even call you lil cause you old. I was the age you are now when I left you the first time, and you and your boys called me old. Stupid ass nigga," with laughing emojis. So I guess Flvme decided to block her, and her response to that was her saying, "You boring. Even that Black Panther tattooed on your arm, who put that shit there and created that design and paid for it? Stop it, Lesejo. I don't want this for you. Forget me." Now at this point, guys, it's clear that all she wants from Flvme is attention. I mean, she clearly misses the nigga, because why else would she be pulling these antics? I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. So she still continued by actually posting a receipt for A-Reece registration membership in Flvme's name to the value of 575 Rand. Now I guess she did this so she could prove that she did pay for Flvme's career in some way. But even if that's the case, like, what's the point of doing so? I mean, Flvme has moved on and you don't benefit from doing such. But yeah, she ended off by posting this pic with the caption, "When it's time to pay, Kim, babe, you got me right." Oh man, damn, yeah. She's clearly having fun from all of this, but it's still sad to see. I mean, Flvme has clearly moved on, and it would be best for her to do so as well, because despite all of this being entertaining, it's still not a good look for both of them, and it doesn't benefit both parties in any way. If anything, they just need to ignore each other and move on. But moving on to the next topic, Priddy has been super active as of lately, dropping so many visuals. Now the first being Por Favor, and guys, it was really well shot, sort of looking like a scene out of a movie. I mean, it was a really dope visual from Priddy. The next video he dropped was a freestyle titled Dear April, and Priddy was really saying some shit on there, so I suggest you guys check it out if you haven't already. And his most recent visual that he dropped is Rap Relay featuring Maglera, And guys, without a doubt, these guys killed the track and the visuals, even having Marcus Harvey show up in the video as well. So guys, I'm listing the visuals he dropped because Priddy tweeted something interesting where he went on to say 3 pieces of visuals in less than a week. It's going to be a long year for your faves. Now, I've got a question for you guys. Who is the one artist who is a lot of people's favorite and has been criticized as of lately for not dropping enough visuals? I'll tell you who. A-Reece. Now, I'm not saying Priddy is trying to beef with Reece or anything, but come on guys, like this was a slight dig at him because fans have been complaining that Reece doesn't drop enough visuals, and when he does, like, he takes his time to drop them. I mean, he only dropped 1 visual for Today's Tragedy, Tomorrow's Memory, which was the 5-year plan, and he dropped the visuals for Tough Luck 4 months after dropping Heaven Can Wait. So yeah, I'm sure Priddy recognizes the criticism Reece receives for his lack of visuals, and I guess this was his chance to get one up on him, as he just dropped 3 visuals in less than a week. But you guys let me know your thoughts on this. Do you think Priddy was shading Reece with that tweet, or am I reaching with this one? Comment down below. So whilst we're still on Reece, he came out with the following tweet saying, "My ego say I'm top 5, my heart saying I'm 1 of 1. Now it's clear that Reece is of 2 minds when it comes to his status within the game. On the one hand, his ego is telling him he's top 5, which there's no denying. I just wonder who he considers as competition at this point. I mean, personally, my top 5 in no particular order, I would say Shane Eagle, Nasty C, A-Reece, Blackie, and Pretty Ugly. That's my top 5, so I would like to know who you guys have in your top 5. So comment down below." So Reece also said that his heart is telling him he's 1 of 1, I guess implying that there's no one else like him. Now, just based off his lyricism, his bars, and the maturity in his raps, it would be hard to dispute him because at the end of the day, there is no one like Reece. Now, I know we often like to compare Reece to a Nasty or to a Shane or even a Priddy, but at the end of the day, I believe that Reece has gotten to a stage where he feels like he's only competing with himself, trying to outdo his last effort and realizing that despite his peers being really dope, they still aren't him. They aren't Baby Boy. But you guys let me know your thoughts on this. Are you on board with Reece when he says that I'm 1 of 1? Or are there other niggas doing what he does? Comment down below. Anyways guys, thanks for tuning in and I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to hit that like button if you found the content dope, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's on to the next one. Peace.